Hi there, Chris back again, August 3rd, and pretty much right after the last entry. But yeah, I just thought I'd talk about my current situation with girls. I'm right now, and for quite a while now, number of months, I've been in love with a girl. And in a previous entry, I used the code name Michelle, and I'm gonna keep using that name. Um, but basically, yeah, I'm in love with a girl, and it's great and it's amazing. The only problem is that we can't date. Um, the reason being is she has a boyfriend, and it's a boyfriend she's had for 2 years on and off. Um, they seem to have had some issues in the past. Uh, different things. I don't know, who knows? It's mainly, from my understanding, been on his end of the thing that just he's kind of a flake, if you ask me, and it's understandable that she would get fed up with that once in a while, and whatever. They've gone on breaks and stuff like that. But anyways, yeah, the main guts of the problem is that, yeah, I'm in love with a girl who is seeing someone else, and it sucks. Um, I mean, it's great obviously to be in love, but being in love with the wrong person sucks. I mean, she likes me. This is the issue, and it's just really, I don't mind waiting, but I mean, I totally am willing to wait, but it's just a pain in the ass waiting. And right now, as it stands, it's like either I end everything with her and like kind of try to forget her, and probably the friendship's gone, no friendship, or I wait it out. And honestly, I'm gonna be honest here. I can see myself marrying her. I can see myself with kids with her. I can see all of that stuff with her. I mean, we seem to have this amazing chemistry, and like in every respect, like we have a really common interest. We're very similar people, like personality wise. Um, there's definite sexual chemistry. Um, yeah, it's just generally like I see it going places, and so I'm really don't want to take the option where I have to like forget about her, and like whatever. But you know, she's been kind of telling me that I should try to move on and stuff. Like she's trying to be the stronger person, which is good. But I don't know if I can. I don't know if I can move on. It's not as simple as that. And I'm trying, and I'm on Lava Life, and I'm doing all these things, trying to meet other women. And you know what? If it happens, and I meet another woman, and I feel the same way, then okay, that's great, whatever. But I don't think that's gonna happen, and part of me doesn't want it to happen because I have Michelle, and it's just it's one of those things where um, I just it's too hard to face the option that is probably the most logical. Love is not logical, and this is definitely not logical. But it's just it tears me up sometimes, um, and it's led to a lot of tension between us in the last few weeks, last month generally, kind of since my birthday. Things have been kind of crazy just because I kind of, they were on a break, or they had actually broken up, um, and then gotten back together fairly soon after my birthday. And so, I don't know, I was just, I had my hopes up, right? I mean, it's a natural thing. You don't want to get your hopes up, but hey, the girl you're in love with breaks up with her boyfriend. Your hopes are kind of high that you might be, getting a chance soon to, date her. And they got back together. And I understand why she did, but still, my hopes were up, and it hurt. And so I just kind of, yeah, I kind of confronted her because, anytime after something like that, you feel like, really insecure about things. and I felt really insecure about her feelings about me because I know that she likes me, but like, after something like that, you feel shaken up. And so I confronted her. I pretty much did confront her, and I just kind of explained that, like, I don't know, that I don't know. I was an idiot. I wanted her, like, some kind of commitment from her in some kind of verbal form. Like, I wanted her to say, oh, I see us in the future or whatever. And when it comes down to it, that's a stupid thing to say. It was like, I was, I really, and I know I should have really stepped back and just waited a day or two to cool down and then talk to her about things. But I was hot headed, and I just, like, my blood was pumping, and I was just seriously just like, oh, this is, like, I was just really, at the time, just really frustrated with the fact that they had gotten back together, and I just didn't know really how to handle it. And I guess I handled it by just taking it out on her, and I shouldn't have. But yeah, I don't know. It was just one of those things, and uh, since then, like, it's been a little tense, in the last, I don't know, the last few times we've hung out, it has not been like it had been before. Like, before, we've always generally had such amazing times just hanging out, and it was always been really happy go lucky, carefree kind of stuff, right? But it just hasn't, and it sucks, right? But things, like, we just hung out the other day, and things are pretty much back to normal, really going well, and I'm really glad for it, because it really kind of it makes me think that, what, like, when it comes down to it, when we're not thinking about this stuff, like, in the future, once she is broken up with this guy, and me and her do have a chance, I know that, in our day-to-day whatever, we never fight, we never argue, we always get along really well. It's just like, this stuff is tense subject matter, right? And so we have argued over it, and it's understandable. It's love, it's romance, it's, a powder keg. So really, I'm feeling pretty good about things right now, generally. It is still frustrating. Um, just, I don't want to date, like, I found the girl I kind of want to spend the rest of my life with, actually. And I just, it's just a kind of, it's one of those things, like, I'm trying to do it, but I'm kind of forcing myself to. And I realized that, none of this is for certain, so I do have to look around for other women. I don't want to, but I have to. It's, a fact of life. But yeah, I'm in love, and it's crazy right now. I guess that's all I'll talk about for now. I've kind of rambled on for 8.5 minutes already. So, yeah, I'll talk to you next time. See ya. Bye.